What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with the review for Summer House Martha's Vineyard Season 1 episode for you guys. The episode, I don't have the title, but it will be correct on the screen right there in front of you guys. But before we go ahead and jump into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. Do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and also by turning on your post notifications. And with that out of the way, you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode of Summer House Martha's Vineyard, shall we? All right, you guys, so this episode, we pick up with last week's episode, finding out that Nick has a girlfriend. I was like, a girl who? Say what now? Run that back. But yep, Nick has a girlfriend. Then I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if Nick has a girlfriend, you are disrespecting your girlfriend because you have been in the women's DMs. So is your girlfriend okay with that? Because I just don't know nobody who would be okay with their boyfriend sliding in other women's DMs, right? He says that they've been dating for a year and a half and that they're very private. I was like, okay, I still don't get it, but okay, Nick, I mean, if that's what you want to say, go for it. But then I was like, how are y'all private if her face is plastered on this episode? Because we saw that girl's face. We know what her name is. Her name is Tasia. So how are y'all? Okay, never mind. I'm going to let Nick have it, but I still think Nick is full of shit, right? I think Farnsworth Bentley is full of crap. So Shanice, right? Shanice is getting ready. So it's the next day. Shanice is getting ready to head back because, you know, she can only come for the weekend because of her job, right? So she's going back home for work. And so we see as the girls, they went out for a walk that morning with mimosas, and the guys went out by the pool and they worked out, right? So Silas decided he wanted to bring up the conversation that they had the night before about the drinks, Jasmine and her girls going to the bar and men buying drinks for them, right? Now, I can see both sides of this coin because, yeah, some men buy a woman a drink and he feels like the woman might be obligated to have a dance with him, give her phone number, right? Some men are just be like, hey, if she says married, right? Some men will let it go. Not a lot, but some, right? So I get Silas's point of view, but I also get Jasmine's point of view, right? And then at the same time, Jasmine is the only one of the ladies that is married. Shanice isn't married. Bria is not married, but she's in a relationship. Who else is there? Jordan's not married. Like, the ladies are not married, just Jasmine. So I get it, but I don't get it at the same time, right? I do feel like Silas is, he puts on a little bit too much, right? And I think that's his personality, because we're going to definitely discuss Mr. Silas a little deeper as we get into the review, you guys. But let's go ahead and pause right here and move forward. All right, you guys, so next up, Jordan. Can I say one thing about Jordan? I am so tired of hearing her mentioning Playboy. If I hear Jordan mention Playboy one more damn time, I am going to scream. I think that should be a drinking challenge. Anytime we hear Playboy mentioned in the episodes, just drink, right? Like how they doing Watch What Happens Live. You drink, the word of the night. Shit. Playboy should be the word of the night on this show because Jordan mentions it quite a lot. So we see Nick and Silas as they're playing beer pong, right? So Nick flat out asks Silas, do you feel like you're controlling when it comes to Jasmine? He says, he doesn't feel that it's controlling, more like he feels like he's planning things out. I was like, I would just hold up a mirror to your face and yeah, it's controlling. It's a bit controlling. It ain't you might like to plan things out, but if you guys go back to a few episodes ago when he was walking around, he was like, baby, baby, babe, babe, babe. Like, you want to know this woman's every moves and her whereabouts. That's controlling, dude. I don't care what you try, how you could try to change it, flip it, spin it, rub it, whatever you want to do to it. It's coming off like controlling, right? So in the side of the house, we have Amir talking to Preston and Bria, right? Now, I am okay with the fact that Amir started crying in this scene. I don't have issues with seeing anybody, man or woman, cry, right? But what I will say when it comes to Amir, it's like I know Amir is biracial, right? But Amir, and I know you grew up with a Lebanese mom, and so you didn't really grow up around your black side of your family. Maybe not, right? You didn't. You were mostly with the Lebanese side, right? So I get that aspect. But Amir, I just gotta be honest with you, right? And this is not to be shady or anything like that, but Amir, from outwardly appearance, my brother, ain't nobody finna mistake you for anything other than a black man. I don't care how your hair probably looked back in the day, ain't nobody gonna mistake you for anything other than black. You are not white passing. So I get that, that's probably how I know that's, you probably, again, like I said, you didn't grow up around your black family, right? Black side, right? I'm okay with that. But like I say, outside appearance, everything about you screams a black man. Nothing about you even screams biracial. You honestly look like just a light-skinned black man. Let's just keep it real. You look like a light-skinned black man. If you were to tell me that your mother was not black, I'd be like, oh, she isn't? Is she mixed with something? Like, because I'm sorry. I just wouldn't guess that. I wouldn't guess that he is biracial. I don't see Lebanese. I see nigga. Nigga. That's all I see is a nigga. Nothing less, nothing more. And that ain't no disrespect to you or to your mother, but that's all I see is a nigga. I don't see nothing white passing about you. You can't pass for white. You can only pass for black. That's all I gotta say. Let's pause here and move forward. So you guys, we are getting two new people that are coming. We are getting Summer and Jason, right? And I want to say this, Jasmine, you are a complete hypocrite, right? So they had dinner that night, right? So they were talking about the fact that Nick has a girlfriend, and they also mentioned that to Jasmine when they went for the walk earlier that morning. And so she's talking about how she wants to support his relationship, because she came here this summer wanting to be, people's wing person. But I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you want to support his relationship with a girl we don't know nothing about, but Bria is in a relationship with Simon. And when Bria got there, you asked Bria specifically, who does she want to date? Who does she want to talk to? She told you she was in a relationship, and you kept pushing it. So you got respect for his relationship. Mind you, he's sliding in each of the women's DMs on this cast, just about. But you want to support his relationship, his imaginary relationship with a girl that we ain't even met. But again, Simon, Bria's boyfriend, you discredit the relationship with her. Like, let's just keep it real. You've discredited that relationship. And so yeah, hypocrite, right? So Silas, at one point throughout the episode, this isn't the first time that they text about it, it's the second time, right? So Bria keeps talking about how excited she is for Simon to come to the house, right? So Jasmine and Silas were in bed, right? So Silas tells Jasmine that she needs to basically challenge Simon coming to the house. And I was like, wait a minute, wait, run that back. You want her to challenge this man coming to the house, but you and Jasmine already said it was okay when Bria asked you guys, could he come to the house? Like, so y'all are, it's takesy backsies at this point, right? I don't like Simon and Jasmine, you guys, really and truly. Bravo. I'm gonna ask y'all this one more time nicely. Please, for the love of God, stop showing Silas and Jasmine fucking. I don't want to see that anymore. I am so tired of it. This is the second time that y'all done showed it to us. Her moaning and him thrusting his penis. Like, y'all, this is the second time that we've saw him thrusting his penis into her vagina. He ain't thrusting it. He is pounding the hell out of her vagina. Like, what the hell? He is just slamming into that girl's vagina. And it's just like, oh my God. Is that enjoyable for you? Because girlfriend be moaning loud as hell, and it's so disrespectful to the others. I get that they're married, right? But like, y'all have a house full of people, and y'all have sex loudly. Like y'all don't know how to be quiet when you have like I know you don't want to be quiet, but you have other people that's sleeping. Not everybody wants to hear Jasmine's moans and groans. Ooh, no. Like I know her vagina has to hurt, but once again, bravo, stop showing them to have sex. It's just overkill at this point. The first time I was like, oh my God. The second time I'm like, really, bravo, why do I need to keep seeing this shit on my television screen? But we're gonna pause here, you guys, and we're gonna move forward and wrap up the episode. So once again, Jasmine is full of shit, right? So Jasmine was talking to Bria about Simon, and Jasmine is talking about the fact that she wants to bring it to the rest of the group to ask them how they feel about, Simon coming. And Jasmine's like, but I mean not Jasmine, but Bria's like, but you guys were okay with him coming a few days ago. She's like, now were we? Yes. When y'all went out to eat that night, when she was still pissed off at Mariah for what happened, she mentioned to you guys that she would like for Simon to come for the last week. You and Simon were like, okay, that's cool, but now y'all want to go back on it. Now, I know somebody tweeted to me Sunday night talking about, well, they probably feel like that because of the situation that happened with Phil. Phil and Simon are two different people. Now, I know from what I've heard that once Simon do get there, he gonna turn that house upside down. And I'm okay with that, right? Because I just don't see it for the Coopers. I don't see it for the Coopers, right? So we finally meet Summer. She arrived. And, everybody was, likening her to a Hillary from Fresh Prince, right? The producer's like, who is Hillary? She doesn't know who Hillary is. I'm like, girl, are you a black producer or a white producer? I also did forget to mention that they had earlier went fishing, right? So that's what they were doing for the night. They were going to fry up the fish. Now, when Amir said, do we want it fried or do we want it baked or grilled? You finna fry the fuck out that fish. Fry that catfish, fry all of that fish. Fry it. So yeah. So then we see them as they're having a toga party, right? So we meet Jason. Jason is an interesting looking character, that's all I gotta say. So at one point we saw Bria, she was talking to Simon on the phone. And you guys can say whatever you want to say about Bria, right? I know people like, Bria causes all the drama. Bria gotta go. Bria this, Bria that, Bria. True enough, Bria does cause some of the drama, right? But I'm so happy when it comes to Bria that she doesn't back down to Simon and Jasmine. Like Silas. I'm so glad that she doesn't back down to them because she let Silas have it at one point and Jasmine came outside, and I get it. Jasmine gonna go defend her man. So then at another point in the episode, they got into it. And I love the fact that Bria told Silas, like, you and her have sex all the time, and we hear it. It's disrespectful. It is disrespectful to them, and it's disrespectful to us. And then on the when he said, does that camera have, like, night vision? She's like, I think so. It's like, oh, Ray J and Kim. I was like, ugh. Okay. Now, can I agree with Silas when he called Bria manipulative? Yes. I do believe Bria is a little bit manipulative, but so are you and your wife. And you're controlling. But that's it, you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode of Summer House Martha's Vineyard in the comment section below. You guys subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications, and also share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.